Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hitman LP. Today we are playing, I think, if I'm right, this is one of my favorite missions in the game.
Getting a clearer picture?
You had an agent on the inside and 47 killed.
And they finally use a shot that doesn't have anything white clipping through the subtitles. It's actually shocking how bad
we killed him.
They muffed that.
I assume you can prove this.
I intend to give you incontrovertible evidence.
But how?
I also love how this character is flat out lying to the reporter throughout almost the entire game. Like, every single hit he spins to be a part of his grand conspiracy, but in truth, nothing is part of it. It's all just a series of hits from other people that have almost nothing to do with anyone. There's a little foreshadowing there as well. Because of course we know what the hits are because we were taking part of them, but as far as this reporter knows, it's just he has nothing but that guy's word. And thank God this is actually my favorite mission of the game. I'm super excited to do this. Because our objective is to kill Dad, who is in witness protection during his kid's birthday party, and to steal a microfilm in that residence that is the evidence that someone needs in order to escape prison, or I think death. It's hard to really remember all these details. But this is, without a doubt, probably one of my favorite missions in the game. It's because it's a very small and confined space, but it's a very dense space and there's a lot you can actually do in it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my syringe and then immediately disguise it. So, to set the stage for you, this house is under protection of the Secret Service. As I said before, this targets in witness protection for a very important case against a high-ranking, I think, gang official. So we need to find a way to get past them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, not the crate, but I'm going to take the donuts. And you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. But I'm going to sneak over here because there'll be no one watching me. I'm going to draw my syringe and I'm going to sedate the donuts. And the reason I'm going to sedate donuts is because there are Secret Service agents in this van right here. And if I drop the donuts, these two will pick them up. Because you know the stereotype, Secret Service men all love them donuts. And once these guys eat the donuts, they will be completely knocked out for the remainder of the mission, since no one ever actually goes into that truck. And I can take their Secret Service disguise and just walk right in. I do like those cutaways to show you the information that you need. Because they know that you're probably not going to look at those guys as they're eating the donuts. That's suspicious. So this is by far the easiest way to get in, and if I do get caught on camera, I can also steal the evidence tape from this here. a couple of things I could do, but I'm not going to take advantage of them during this run. But I'm going to make a save file. Because I get caught while showing you some of the other things you can do. Because another thing that you can do, and it's harder to do, but definitely possible, is you can disguise yourself as the clown and walk in disguised as the birthday party clown. And if you do, you will need to get searched by the Secret Service. But since I am disguised as Secret Service, I can just walk in without even getting searched because they expect me to hold weapons. And there is also another way you can do it where, I don't remember where, but one of these houses contains an antiseptic, and another one contains a BB gun, and you can use them in combination to shoot people with sleeping poison, which will knock them out. And if you go for the clown disguise, by far the biggest obstacle will be the people around here who'll be randomly running around. Because you'll find that unless you're very hasty and very precise in your timing, those guys will see you and pretty much ruin the entire mission. That's one of the downsides of this area, because it is such a confined space that that if you screw up even once, it can become a super big headache. So now that we are a Secret Service agent, we can just walk right in and get to the second part of the objective, which is actually plotting the kill and looking for the microfilm. So there are a couple ways you can go about this. I'll spoil the reveal, which is the microfilm. This is the wife of the person we're trying to kill, and the microfilm is in the necklace around her neck. And if you buy the intelligence for this mission, it will tell you that she has a habit of sleeping with the staff. So if you came in as a clown like I did in my first playthrough, or if you dress up as the pool boy, you can seduce her into coming into a room with you, and at that point you can sedate her. We won't worry about that for now, we will get to that later on in the mission. Our first order of business is to kill Sinastra. Actually, we'll do that later, because that's actually probably less risky to go for the microfilm than to go for him. And we just look around and find there are a couple of rooms. And around here is kind of creepy, but I think in either the daughter's room, I think it is the daughter's room, you'll find a set of used pantyhose, and if you sedate them, one of the guards will come in here, sniff the pantyhose, and get knocked out. Yeah, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. Yeah, you can literally sedate those panties to knock him out as he's sniffing them, because A, that's how sedatives works, and B, that's how creepy perverts work. Something in this game that I didn't really notice until Absolution is that the developers have a very weird sense of humor that hasn't aged terribly well at all, in my opinion. Oh, there is our target. And I said that we were going to save him for last, but I actually lied. Since people don't come into this room aside from him, this is probably actually the best time to murder him. And I'm going to use my signature weapon. And of course, since someone might see him when we open the door, I'm going to drag the body over here so that if someone does come snooping, there's a decreased likelihood that they will actually find the body. Now, since the wife has the microfilm, but she is not technically a target for this mission, if I do kill her, I will get a decreased rating. So I need to find a way to sedate her, or otherwise incapacitate her.
What are you doing there?
Oh shit. Oh shit, that... I don't know what the fuck. Oh dear god, no, no, no. Yeah, I did not realize that lock was something you had to pick. Fuck. Well, at least I saved before I did something stupid, so this is recoverable. But, that's probably one of the biggest things you have to be worried about in Hitman series, that if you lose focus for a second, like if I had just taken a second to see that was a pick lock instead of an open door prompt, I could have completely avoided that. It's a game where you do have to at least have some focus. So that never happened, and you didn't see that, and that never happened, and I am a perfect Hitman player, and there will be nothing telling anyone otherwise. But from the looks of it, this wife's routine... Oh, shit. Well, they discovered the body, which is bad, but not the worst thing in the world, because I'm still disguised as Secret Service, and no one has found the knocked out guards in the truck yet, which means that I am so far uncompromised in my disguise. But it will mean that there will be an increased tension amongst the guards. So overall, it's really not a huge problem that they discovered the body, because I was never going to disguise myself as him since he can't be disguised. I could also, if I wanted to, try to use coins to lure her behind the shack. But I think that's not the smartest move. The smartest move is probably to wait for her to come over here, where I can knock her out in a somewhat quiet manner. Unless I'm wrong and she doesn't come over here at all, in which case I'm kind of boned. Once she enters this room, I think I might be able to get in the clear. This is risky, but I'm gonna do it. And I think she's still technically alive. I don't think she can drown. But yeah, there is a lot going on in this small level outside of the primary objectives. And that's why I love the missions, because it is so densely packed with disguises. Like, you can dress up as this guy when he's going out and getting the food, and you can smuggle, if you have a weapon, you can't bring it in as the waiter or the clown, But you can smuggle it in the catering crate and bring it in so that you are able to use it. I usually end up finding those kinds of tactics to be a bit too cumbersome, rather than just using the tools that the game gives you in the base package. There are a number of different ways to complete this mission, aside from one I just did. And that's part of the beauty of the franchise, is just poking and prodding and figuring out for yourself how to best proceed. But before I leave, I almost forgot to get my suit back. I'll dress up as the suit. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not Secret Service, they're FBI agents. And I'll steal the evidence video. If you're caught on camera, you can always reset the caught on camera by just stealing the evidence video. So they don't have any... So while you were on tape, they don't have any evidence of you actually ever being recorded. And there's one evidence video per level. It's a pretty short mission, but a pretty good one. How'd I get an accident kill? That makes no sense. I clearly used firewire. Why would that be an accident? I mean, whatever. I got Silent Assassin, but that's still kind of weird. Which actually, I think that makes it our first Silent Assassin of this LP, which is kind of nice. Yeah, you see, as with the other one, since I didn't really do a whole lot to get detected, this paper is shockingly devoid of detail. The only thing they have is a biography of the deceased. And that's it for this episode of Hitman Blood Money. Once again, I am Brandon Lee Carey, and take care, gentlemen and ladies, and gentlemen and ladies, and all of you guys.